My first meeting of the day has me headed to Hartford, where I'm going to meet with a variety of advocates who work on homelessness issues. I have been asked to attend the meeting as a subject matter expert in human trafficking because unfortunately a large majority of homeless youth are actually propositioned to sell sex within the first 48 hours of being out on the streets. And so I've been asked to come to the table to give a perspective on what we're doing in the state of Connecticut to address human trafficking. So off I go. So the meeting was good. Had a lot of great conversations, and then afterward actually discovered that the farmers market was open. So I got some delicious lunch, and now I'm about to head to my next meeting of the day. Here to see my good friends at NARAL Pro-Choice Connecticut and have another meeting, my second for the day. Interestingly, the meeting I was just at with homeless advocates, they were speaking about the need for comprehensive health education. And this meeting that I'm about to attend is also to discuss the importance of comprehensive sexual health education, K through 12, for all of our youth. It's interesting because many of the various populations I work with, whether it be in the fields of sexual violence, domestic violence, human trafficking, reproductive health, all come back to this core component that we really need comprehensive sexual health education for our youth. So I just finished my meeting at NARAL Pro-Choice Connecticut, and I think you can see them behind me in the video. What's interesting about NARAL Pro-Choice Connecticut now is that they're located next to a reproductive health center that offers a full range of reproductive services to women, including access to abortion. And right across the way from them, a crisis pregnancy center has placed itself. And not only have they placed themselves right across the courtyard from a full service reproductive health center, they have renamed themselves a very similar name in order to trick women. Who are seeking reproductive health care into not getting an abortion. It's incredibly deceiving, offensive, and dangerous to women's health. And so I just left a meeting and was approached by two individuals who have the right to speak their mind. I just would hope they wouldn't do it in front of an entity that offers the full range of services to women. But I very politely told them that no, I did not want their literature, that I stand for women's rights. But always interesting. So it's been 6 months since the Women's March. Much has happened in those 6 months. A lot of damage has been done already, but there's also been quite a bit of resistance. And I'm incredibly proud that I stood with many women in Connecticut, went down to the Women's March, and have helped organize since. And tonight, actually, just by chance, we are getting together, me and my fellow Connecticut women's organizers, to have dinner to celebrate one of our organizers who's actually heading out. She has decided to pursue activism full-time and is leaving us to help out in red states. So super proud of her and excited to get together with my fellow organizers. All right, heading out to meet up with my fellow Women's March Connecticut organizers for a delicious dinner down in New Haven, Connecticut. But first I am picking up a good friend of mine who I've known now for longer than 10 years. We met through our activism and our social justice work, but have remained friends, and we actually both helped organize. She was pretty much in charge of all the buses that took women down from Connecticut to DC. But we use our car ride to this dinner not only to catch up about personal things, but also to talk shop and to strategize both for her professionally and for myself, and to talk about, I have aspirations of running for office, and so we talk out what that might look like in the near and long term.